Valve is facing two separate legal attacks over its loot cases. One from the New York State Attorney General, which is a state government enforcement action, and the other a class action with private plaintiffs. These were both consolidated into one case in Re Valve loot box litigation. The games noted in the litigation are Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, and Team Fortress 2. The loot boxes drop free through gameplay, but the only way to open them is to purchase a key, which is usually around $2.49. Inside the loot box is a randomized cosmetic item, and these cosmetic items can be transferred and sold for real money on Steam's marketplace or third-party sites. One skin reportedly sold for over $1 million in 2024, and the collective CS2 marketplace is reportedly worth over $4.3 billion. The legal argument is that once these items have real cash value, paying for a shot at them counts as gambling. Valve's argument is these are just like Pokemon cards, Magic the Gathering cards, Labubus, and any other collectible gaming card item. Their argument is the real cash value exists outside of their own marketplace. It's through third-party sites that they have no control over. Valve also said that it felt blindsided because it's been working with the New York Attorney General since 2023, and then this lawsuit was filed. Drop rates were secret until 2017 when Chinese law required Valve to release information. Western players were opening these cases blind for years before that. Valve also released a see before you buy feature in Germany to comply with German law. The New York litigation specifically cites that Valve and its internal communications referred to these sites as cash out services and real money out options. Another incident that was cited is CSGO Float's website was blocked for Valve and they decided to do a rebrand. So they worked with Valve and communicated with Valve to do a rebrand to CS Float. And they directly asked Valve to reassess the status before finishing the rebrand. A senior Valve employee reportedly admitted that Valve doesn't use its terms of service against these sites when it could. Age verification for these purchases is simply a checkbox. There was a case in 2016 filed by parents alleging very, very similar complaints, but that was thrown out of federal court because it didn't meet the jurisdictional limit. So they were trying to file RICO charges and they couldn't cite claims over $5 million, which is the jurisdictional limit. That case was not heard on the merits, so we don't actually know what a court will rule on these arguments. The underlying question here is this gambling, these loot box transactions? This isn't about Valve receiving kickbacks or direct payment from these sites. This is, did Valve know? Did Valve have knowledge? The real question is, can Valve build a system, know that it's getting used for gambling, and do nothing about it and claim they have no responsibility? Knowledge of what something is being used for is its own kind of participation.